Well, guys, we are we are we are freezing on the 17-foot boat. Oh my God, it's so freaking cold lately. It's like so freaking cold. I've got a sleeping bag under here, and then this quilt over me. You don't even want to get up in the morning when it comes to till it warms up. We're just running into a terrible, terrible cold spell. I think the next few days or something, it's going to be down to 26, a low. So, man, it is just brutal. I am going to try and, look at that. I'm going to try and get to a marina and see if I can squeak in and use their hot tub and just get my bones back warm again. It's brutal. But the good news is we're punching through St. Louis, Missouri, and we will be in Cape Girardeau in a few days, which the temperatures are going to go right back up to like 75, 78 degrees. So it is just a cold spell, but holy moly. I tell you, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to try and get motivated to get up here, and we got to go get some fuel, which is not too far away, get a cup of coffee, and top this thing off with fuel and stuff so we can continue making tracks. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Life on the 17-foot boat, taking it from Michigan all the way to Florida. Life has been a little rough lately. It's been extremely cold, but the temperatures, we're starting to gain on them. This episode is going to be a little bit about the locks and going through the locks and some of that stuff, showing some barges and things of that nature. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, make a comment. That helps on the algorithm. Check out the other channels that are kind of similar to this. You can check out Brentons' channel, Backwaters and Back Roads. And if you it's really been great, all the donations that's come in and helped on with fuel. Fuel's been way more pricey wise than I figured. I figured fuel was going to go down, but it just hasn't gone down. So if you can leave something in the Venmo or something in the PayPal, help out on the fuel, that's great. I appreciate it. It's been really nice and it's helped out a lot. All right, guys, let's get into the video. Yeah, everybody waiting to go through the lock. You can see this is a nice catamaran there, motor catamaran. That's a pretty nice boat there. That's a trawler. And then the small boat, I seen him at the last lock. And then we've got one back here tied up to the big round thing, and then there's two more. I don't know if we're all going to fit, but I'm trying to get my I've been here all night. I got here last night and waited till this morning. Well, we're in the here, and these are the bullards, and these move up and down, which is nice. You can actually cleat off and it'll just follow up and down. I don't know what the lift is here, actually we're going to do the drop. These guys are two captains that are delivering. The one guy, he's pretty young there, running a 60-foot boat there. It's a pretty nice boat. But anyway, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in here. So we'll see what we drop. It looks like we got a pretty good drop on this one. This is Lockport Lock. This is the second one, and we've had to wait 9 hours for this one. They were doing repairs last night, and then to this morning they had a bunch of repairs, and they had all the barges. They get first priority, and then they actually have another barge coming. That's fuel barge, but they decided to let all these pleasure crafts go through because we're pretty quick. They're a lot, which is thank heavens, because we're looking at it's going on 1:30, so it's pretty much a wasted day today. I'm gonna try and go get some once I get out of here, I'll be hitting Juliet, and I'm just gonna go and get some fuel and grab a few beers, and that's, you know, about it. It's not much else to, I mean, it's kind of a waste a day. I may go down a little bit further because I can anchor out anywhere almost with this boat. That's the nice luxury about this. But there is a free wall in Juliet, but yeah, I don't feel as that safe in this open boat. But anyway, that's where we're at. So yeah, well, they're gonna close the lock, and we will get ready to drop here. So it always looks like Jurassic Park when you're got this deep of a thing. The sun's right in front of me, so it's kind of washing this video out a little bit, but you get an idea. Well, guys, we are in the third lock, and this one is Broad, I think Broad Lock, Broad Street Lock or something like that. I'll write them all down. I'm gonna try and put all this stuff together for one big video of an hour, maybe at the end if I can get it done or whatever, to showcase the whole thing all the way down, so if anybody wanted to run this trip, they know exactly what to look for. And so I'll try to keep piecing this together and putting it in a separate folder and whatnot. I think this one's another 30 feet down. This is another big drop, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to kind of get rolling along here because we are way behind. Now, last night we had problems. We had my outdrive, my pump for the trim had gone out, so my actual outdrive was up. So I worked on that for about an hour, and I finally got it back down. And then I had a corroded battery terminal that it was causing not a good connection, so it wasn't starting, it was just clicking. So I fixed that, and you know, it's just always something, just with everything. If you don't have a brand new boat, you know, it's always something. So if there's anybody out there that's watching these videos and is a boat company and that wants to sponsor me with a nice boat for doing this coastal cruising and fishing and catching and cleaning and all that stuff, and being able to stay in it, man, I'll tell you what, I would have no problems being open to that concept. But yeah, this will drop way down, and then these doors will open. Well, finally, it kind of scared the hell out of me, but we finally got one of the Asian carp jumped in the boat here. I was just kind of getting up in this little area to be able to walk into town and get some fuel. So we're going to flay this little bugger out tonight, and he's going to be dinner. So I just stabbed him in the brain, and he's going to bleed out a little bit. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be our dinner. And we're going to go up in this little bayou up here and go up in and get some fuel. What a beautiful night, huh? Well, here's the fillets of the Asian carp. Again, you know, it's not great stuff, but it's pretty good white meat. I got most of the bones out of it, but it'll be all right. I'm going to marinate the hell out of it. So I am going to put some I'm going to put some soy sauce in there and some hot sauce, and just kind of marinate it for a couple of hours. Have a couple of beers, and sorry for the shakiness, but I'm trying to film and do my thing here. And then we're going to put some of this in, and I'm going to put some Lowry salt in there because salt really helps pull all the crap out of them. But we're going to put a little of that in there. And I hate to camouflage fish because I love fish, but you know, the Asian carp aren't anything to get excited about. Let's see here, I guess that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and let that set up there. I'll put some Lowry salt in there too and stuff. And then we're gonna let them set for a couple hours, and then we'll show you what's going on with them. What a beautiful night. Well, we've got things kind of set up here. We basically, you know, did these shit, you know, dredge these in some like, it's like Drake's mix, but it's more of a catfish kind of a, you know, stuff or whatever. And we put salt and pepper on them and all that stuff or whatever. But and we're gonna cook them here in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, we got to, you know, they should be all right. We're just catching, cooking, and, you know, cleaning and taking care of everything we can when it comes to living off the lakes and the rivers, trying to save our money and just keep fueling here and keep traveling. That's kind of the plan of the whole thing. I'm hoping I'm all right here. I've had a couple of boats, tugs that have kind of bumped at me, beeped at me or whatever with their horn, but I'm pretty close to shore. I think I'm out of the channel and everything. I'm out of their way, and there really isn't any other place to hide out, so this is kind of all I got. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna fry these up really good, and then I think what we'll do is we'll just cut them up and we'll put them on some tortilla type of thing, wrap them or whatever, and put a little stuff in them and that. If I was to get 6 or 8 of these, that's all I would have done was just the tails. The tails are great. There's no bones in the tails. The tails are pretty clean. The rest of it is, you know, in my opinion, not that great. It's just the tails are the best, same as the catfish in my opinion. Tails are the best, and the rest of it is not that great. So we're gonna give it in a minute and we're gonna cook these up. Well, it's looking good, looking good. We've got a few of them here, and we're just cooking things up. Like I said, the article and everything is, they've changed the name to these things from Asian carp to copia. They say they're right up there with tilapia, and I don't know, you know, they're just trying to market these things as best they can to get them to be a little more, I guess, palatable for people. But you know, you can take a pig and dress it up in a dress and it's still a pig. That's just the way it is. You know, I can't help it. But anyway, we're gonna keep cooking these up. Well, there they are, guys. One little Asian carp. Been nice if there's a little bit more. So I'll take these and pick them apart a little bit and wrap them up in a tortilla, and it'll be some nice little supper tonight. I've already had a little bit. You can see there, I mean, I cooked them a little bit more than I would normal fish, but that's just because I want them really done. You see the bones? That's the problem with them. They're very bony. But god dang, you know, they're really good. I mean, they're not that bad. It's a nice white meat. But yeah, you can see the bones. You can see them. I mean, they're very bony fish. And that's why I think most people don't like them. But I think what they do is they do probably the same thing that I'm doing, in a way. They just they trim them down to where there's just no bones in them, you know. They take just the prime stuff. But yeah, they're, you know, they're very good. There's nothing wrong with them. I think the problem, or the stigmatism that comes with them, is you have to understand, I love fish, so, but I think the stigmatism that comes with them is they come out of the river and they just figure there's a high mercury content in this river. It's very dirty, so people shy away from them. The locals don't want nothing to do with them, so they ship them off, and you know, the restaurants that get them, that is a different
you know, that's a ways away, and they have no problem selling them because they don't know where they've come from, in a way, you know. That's my guess. I you know, I mean, I don't know for sure, but like I said, they're very good. At least I soaked them in soy sauce and put some Lowry's on them and hot sauce, and you know, they're good. I don't find it to be bad, but I love the tails because the tails generally don't have any bones. And that's the big bitch about these things, is they've got a lot of bones in them, and big bones. And that's why a lot of people don't seem to care for them too much. But anyway, I'm gonna keep picking away at them. I like them. They're just fine to me.